Alrighty folks, this is Lurch from Ireland Gaming and welcome back to From the Depths. Meet Harold! I am in the new dev branch and I've been playing around with some of the new things, but that is not actually what I'm here to cover. I just thought I'd show this guy off because he looks badass. These 8-meter parts look amazing. And I can't wait to get to playing with them, but unfortunately they're a little bit broken in the current version. They'll be fixed soon and I will definitely be showing them off. But I am here for a little sort of public service announcement type, did you know type thing to demonstrate mixed ammunition. Now in this case I have two thingies going on here, but let's go down to this other platform where I have a gun thingy prepared. Meet the gun thingy. This is quite possibly the worst designed gun I have ever done. It is convoluted and pointless and yeah, but it demonstrates the point quite nicely. But its stats aren't really important. But this here is. Now let's get the UI up. We have an ammo customizer here and another one over here. Dun, dun, dun. And in this one we have a triple frag warhead with 3 gunpowder. And in this one we have a squash HE warhead with 3 gunpowder. So they both have the same muzzle velocity. It's not terribly high. And it's only a .054 millimeter, 54 millimeter. Yeah. This always confuses me because this gauge is in centimeters for whatever reason. But anyway, yeah, this, as you can see from the chamber here, and let's see if I can get a slightly better look. They actually load 2 different types of ammunition into each clip, and it is awesome. You can do some really cool stuff with this. This one is currently loaded with HE squash and frags, like I said, and I'm just going to demonstrate quickly by spawning in. I've been using water buffaloes. Now this isn't a terribly powerful cannon by any means, it's only a, like I say, 53 millimeter. These 2 mixed warheads have an interesting combination. Squash warhead sort of strips off bits of the armor, which lets the flak warhead go, you know, burrow into the hull a little bit easier, and it's a nifty combination. But now you've seen it in action, you can see the pretty disco bullets. Oh, blast and confound, you're shooting too. Stop it. Harold, yeah, shut up. That's what was happening. Anyway, yeah, you can see the different coloured bullets and stuff there. These were both coming from this gun, but I know you guys like your speedy up bit, so I'm going to build another cannon to fire these, and I'm going to show you how to set it up to accept different ammunition types. So I am for a speedy up bit. BRB speeps. We're done. We have a new cannon, and I dubbed the Theobald Archibald Winstanley III. Yeah, that'll do. Theobald, ready to get configured? That sounds dirty. Anyway, first thing we're going to have to do is actually free up some spaces on this thing, because this ammo is all being used on the other jobbo. Don't need that. So let's bump a load more of these fellers on here. I might probably need a couple more of these. And a couple more of these. Symmetry line there. And we're done. Right. Loads now. Okay, so of course I forgot an ammo router. I always forget a bloody ammo router. Here we go. Nice and easy. Boom! Done. We have an ammo router. Okay. See, I actually attached hydraulic ramps to this. I might actually use this turret somewhere else because it's actually too bad. It's a lot, a lot more compact and sensibly built than the other one. But yeah, let's get the UI on so we can see these jumbos and have two controllers. And it is really as simple as going in and assigning two different ammo inputs. So, right, let's figure... Well, the only problem with doing this is obviously you have to do it manually. So, I'll tell you what, I can speedy up this too, I guess. Okay, speedy up it again. Oh, before I go, first one is the... Where am I? I'm confused. This is the second controller, the squash one, and the frags are the first one. And I'm going to put an even balance in here. Now, if for example you would like to have, say, 25% more frags, or you wanted to have 25% frags and 75% of these other guys, you just configure the ammo inputs in that ratio. Fairly simple, but yeah, I'm going to start doing the thing. BRBs. Okay, we're back, and I've assigned half of these. This half here are all accepting ammo now. Yeah, that's fine. And I figured it's probably better not to assign any of these manually, because now all of the unassigned ones I can just click the assign all unassigned intakes button to my other controller, so that'll automatically fill that one up without me having to configure them all manually. Another thing I was thinking is actually, just in hindsight, whenever I was placing these intakes, I should have only placed half of them first, and then I can assign all the intakes to the controller that I want, and then place the other half, and then I can use the assign all button again. So that would have saved me a lot of time. But yeah, now these ones are accepting our squash warheads, so sweet. Once this gets loaded up, because you have to wait for all of the ammo clips to fill to get all of your maximum reload speed, start test firing. Excuse me. I will probably mute that cough out. Whee! Nice pretty multicolored bullets. So cute. Raining death and destruction down upon your enemies with cuteness. That's what we do here. But yeah, that's how you do it basically. It's really very simple. Another nifty thing that Nick added. I'll just show this off. Like I said, I'm in the dev branch here, but most of these things are going to be probably pushed to stable soon, and I don't want to cover anything that might change. So I'm pretty sure this ain't going to change, but this is really cool. Depending on your max fire rate per minute, it will actually cycle your miniguns and stuff for you. So look at that. Don't have to fiddle about with the max slider anymore, you know, for adding a cooldown to your guns. You can use this instead, and you can follow the bullets with this. You don't have to worry about that silly little bug. So yeah, sweet. Let's test this out. I am going to first of all this off. Oh, incidentally, I never mentioned this. Might notice this is a new test platform that I've been using to test the cannons. Ruger made this because he was getting sick of his old test platform getting blown up. So he added a LAMP system, he added surge protection, he added missile warners, laser warners, all those lovely things, lots and lots of armor. And then he put really explosive things on the top, which was maybe not the brightest idea, but I'm pretty sure these were added as an afterthought. We will maybe have to move them down here somewhere in our own version. It's a pretty little bit place with orange lights. Looks awesome. Anyway, back to the explodey stuff. So yeah, I've taken the receiver off that. Let's bring the water buffalo in and blow some crap up. I mean the shell is too wrong for this rack, you're lying. Oh, it's up there. Never mind. Yeah, the problem with the 8 meters at the minute is they think they're 4 meters. Hooray! Nasty little combination. Blows a steady little hole into the hull. Kind of eats a nice little hole, and the frags bounce around on the inside and do quite reasonable damage. Another one I find that's very effective is if you use one squash warhead and you're on, like I'm using already for like armor damage, and then use basically the same warhead. I'll just configure it now so you can see. We need 2 HE. Where are you? HE warhead body 1, 2, and a shape charge. So now we have one to take off the outer layer of armor, and then we have a shape charge that will burrow a hole into the hull. So let's reload these guys. And incidentally, if you didn't know, you can reload the clips in here if you change your ammo configuration by loading out and in. So if we just reload this vehicle, it should pop in with the new ammo types based on what the previous one was. So you see all the frags have now changed into shaped warheads. And let's show this off again. Off we go. Come on, Sonny Jim. These little pink warheads. But yeah, this is quite effective as well. I'm not sure which is exactly more effective. They both seem to have a roughly even sort of damage count and stuff like that. Whenever this breaks through the hull, it makes an awful mess. Oh, there we go. Big inside damage. But yeah, that is how you mix warheads. Sorry, I've hashed on long enough here. Oh, there's one more thing I do want to show you, which is kind of cool, and one of the really cool things in this new patch that I very much doubt is going to change. But Nick added tracers, and Ruger's already built a weapon that uses them, and I will BRB with his platform. Okay, so we're back on the original blueprint Ruger sent me with his little AA cannons on them, and it occurred to me in the meanwhile that I forgot to mention something really important about the whole mixed ammo thing. Whenever you're mixing ammunition, it is extremely important that the muzzle velocity of both of your ammo types is almost the same. Now, this means that the AI will aim it correctly and the shells will land at the right place. So if you're using like a multi-barrel like this, if you had, for example, 2 shells with a very, very different muzzle velocity, the second one, for example, if it's slower, would dip way behind and would frankly never hit its target. I'm sure there's actually uses for something like this, and you could probably do some fairly creative things. But yeah, that's a really important thing to think about whenever you're using these. So just make sure that your rounds are of very, very similar speed. But let's show off these, and these have tracers installed. Now, the new tracers, you see one there, they're so cool, those little sparkly things. The tracers, they improve your accuracy for a period of time after they're fired. So you can use them to improve the accuracy of just about any shell, just as long as, like I say, the velocity is similar. As the closer the match in velocity for tracers currently. Now, like I say, I didn't really want to cover any of the Devtest stuff because I'm not sure if it's going to stay exactly as it is, but at the minute, tracers improve the accuracy bonus based on how close they are to the speed of the other shell. Oh, that was a mouthful. Anyway, I've rambled on way longer than I intended to. This was supposed to be a quick sort of public service announcement to say, hey, yeah, you can do this, but yeah, you can't shut me up, so deal with it. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you can maybe think of some interesting creative means and uses for this little tidbit. But any likes, subs, comments, I really, really appreciate them. I love hearing from you guys. I read every single comment and do my best to reply to all of them. As always, take it handy and have a bloody good day.